Hi, I'm Ilya from Bitskout, and in this video I wanted to demonstrate you a practical application of text analysis features of Bitskout and move to our Monday board. In this case, I'm using a setup where I have an incoming group where all the drafts are coming, which then are analyzed by a workflow and then distributed between different other groups. So you can use this based on boards or however you see fit. So let's say CEO letter draft is coming, and there is an employee, a junior PR employee who have written this draft. Let's also select the workflow. First one is the mention of acquisition. So we need to make sure that it's the letter, the draft is about what we want to read in next steps. And let's load the file. Okay, we also support Word, PDF, and etc. And then what we need to do is we need to validate it. So it's very simple. You can also trigger validate status to validate based on some date, not necessarily manually. So now what happens is our workflow is invoked and checks whether the text contains the terms that we need. If it does, then it will move the task to LinkedIn group. So now in this case we have a task moved, so it's okay. We have the mention of LinkedIn somewhere, and what we need to do now is to check whether it is a positive message or neutral or negative. So we're interested only in positives. Let's say check the text for positive, same thing, change it to validate. And what happens is another workflow with another text model is now invoked to check what type of draft it is. It's all those automations remove the necessity of someone in the first stages to read this through, and meetings with a bunch of people talking whether it's positive or not. So there is a pre-work already done, so you can move advance to later stages of PR analysis. And as we can see, it was a pass. So this was a very simplified example of how the automation of PR function can be done using AI, a combination of AI from Bitskout and Monday.com boards and automations. Thanks a lot for your time, and see you soon.